As you can see, we are now on the list view, which is showing me all the credentials that I have received. They are all fully branded, including background images, background colors, as well as logos. There's also a card view, which is new, and the card view is showing that in a more recognizable approach, maybe from some other wallets. I can expand a card. Obviously, I can go and see the details and go back. And I can also, for instance, delete a credential if I want to. So if we open the PID, you see that we have all the claims in here. If the issuer supports localization, we would show nice labels with the claims as well. We can go to the contact information at the bottom, which is over here. And as you can see, that's also branded and contains the information. As soon as an issuer or a line party exposes it, the metadata, it will be added as a contact during the first interaction. For the Bundesdruckerei, we have predefined it because they are the PID issuer in this use case. Then we can also review the contact activities, so we can see what previous interactions we've had, in this case from the perspective of the Bundesdruckerei. And as you can see, we have received a credential before. And if I now go back and look at the credential, we have also what is called card activities. That is very similar. That is from the perspective of the card, which interactions did I have during basically issuance as well as presentation to different reliant parties. And we also have a generic overview, which is the activity feed, in which you can also show all the interactions and in where you can filter. So let's go back to the PID. As you can see, it has the information and the claims. We also have a profile, and so I can go to the settings. It's pretty empty right now, but if I click over here, I can also see the information, and I can also see the derived claims separately in here. But let's get a new credential from the issuer that we've created for the Funke. So if you look at the computer screen, we see that we have the issuer, we have templates, so we can easily add new credentials as well. So let's create a really simple credential which only contains one claim, which is about the age over. So let's do an age over 21, and let's continue. So if I now scan that using the app, there's a few things to note here. So first of all, this is the first interaction that we are doing. So it's now stating, okay, in the green area, this is a party that, from a technical perspective, the wallet trusts. That's because it's using OpenID Federation, and this entity is part of that federation, and the wallet is trusting the Sphereon Federation, amongst others. And the Sphereon Federation is just a test federation, of course. I can open more details about that federation, and it's very similar. It has the contact information and then the terms of service in there. If I go back, I'm also seeing all of the details about the issuer itself, and also the branding of the issuer, the logo. So let's continue. As you can see, the issuer changed state, and we have now the credential, and let's accept it. And it's now added to my list. Obviously, we can also present that credential. In the Funke Reliant Party demo, we have 3 presentation definitions right now. They can be managed from the organizational wallet, so we can add multiple additional ones if there's a need. The age group, well, there's only one claim in there, so it's not doing selective disclosure. The other ones are doing selective disclosure. So for instance, if we take this one and scan that, what you see is that we're now sharing this information, which is not all the information which is in the PID. Again, it has the branding, it also has the reason, and it's also showing me the relying party information. So let's share it. And as you can see, it has now shared the information with the relying party.